We're 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 looking at a interview with Free Hong Kong right now, the world's worst support player. Hello, Hong Kong.
Hey guys, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Good game.
Oh, great game so far. Definitely keeping it very close here, making it a lot more exciting. So, the first question I want to ask, on that first map, it looked like world's worst your team on that Flashpoint map just kind of had it as a team over XL2, but then come Control, the second map, XL2 just seemed like they kind of brought it back and were able to hold like maybe like I'm not sure what to say, maybe like better team synergy there, and or just the ability to keep shutting you guys down. What what would you like attribute that to? Would you say maybe like is Flashpoint like a better game mode for you guys, or was that like maybe a comp that you guys were testing out that you're not as confident on? What would you say?
A- Actually, Flashpoint's usually our worst game mode. We're just terrible at Flashpoint, so we were pretty surprised that we kind of steamrolled there, especially considering we all warmed up by watching WWE on YouTube. So I think what happened in map two is that we got too warmed up, and then
Yeah.
our skills faltered for that. So what we got to do now is we got to get less warmed up. So we're going to go back to YouTube during this break and really just kind of veg out for a second. And then once we're nice and unwarmed up, we'll be back in it.
I love to hear that. I'd say just one more question here. Would you feel as if sorry, trying to think of how to word this properly. Would you feel as if you're like maybe doing more as support opposed to the other team? Because it did kind of seem like world's worst supports were kind of doing more across both maps opposed to XL2s, or would you just say that that's not how it is?
It may be how it is. We don't really have a team comp strategy. I picked Moira because Moira reminds me of David Bowie, and so because of that, I think that I have a real good synergy with that character, with that hero. Our other support does great stuff. He's kind of a weeb. That's why he picked the Kiriko because he liked the name. So really, we're just trying to fling as much stuff towards the center of the fight as we can and hope we come out on top.
I see. Well, I'm happy to hear all that. Those are definitely some uh, energetic and better responses, and I'm happy to hear those. Seems like you guys are having fun for the most part. Mayday, if you have any questions.
I don't really have any prepared, but I do like the humor that you're bringing into this. It's great.
We're having a good time. We love the league. It's a great time, and we are undefeated so far. So as long as we can keep our streak going, keep the spirits high, keep them up, and we'll keep running them down.
Well, I'd hope that it can stay that way for you guys, and you guys can keep on steamrolling and going, wins and zero losses. But definitely some teams to look out for, like Kaiju Corp, who you know definitely have a specialty and like a dive. So you know, oh no,
That may be true, but I think the important thing is that I don't know what a dive is, and so it won't work on us.
well, if it doesn't exist, it can't be real, right?
That's right. And I'd just like to give a shout out to our owner and sponsor, Gray's Tree Service. Thank you to his work and efforts towards putting this team together.
Happy to hear it. That's great. I'll let you go now so we can get back to the matches. Happy we could bring you in here for this interview. Again, good luck.
Thank you, gentlemen. Take care.
You too. Definitely a fun person to talk to here with Free Hong Kong. Looking at the third map now.